Okay, guys, so I stopped into JoAnn. Actually, I tried to place an order online. I don't know. JoAnn's is weird. Apparently, if you have coupons for JoAnn's, like, some of mine were going to expire, I guess, on the 26th, which was like Sunday or whatever it was. Their coupons expire when the stores close. So, like, if the store closes at 6 Excuse me. So if the store closes at 6, the coupon expires, which is weird. When I went back, because I ended up ordering just a couple of yarn hanks there, I had to go pick it up because it was like in-store delivery or whatever, or in-store pickup. And I asked the girl about it. She's like, "Oh yeah, it's weird. Yeah, they just they expire when the store closes." I'm like, but you still online. It's like if you shop online, blah, blah. Anyway, whatever. So just know that in case you have a coupon that's the same day and it's not working for you. And it doesn't really say that on the disclaimers, but whatever. Speaking of disclaimers, I do have one item I want to show you guys that I just picked up from HSN. So I'll link in the description box if it's still available, and those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. And yeah, so basically it's the, so it's the Anna Griffin pop-up window card kit, if you guys remember that. I had done her whole pop-up auto ship. I think the only one I returned was, I want to say, the flower pot. Was that the one that kept tearing? Regardless of how you would do it, and even her samples looked like they were torn. I was just not having it, and I know people did different tricks of putting tape and other things. I'm like, it shouldn't require that. It should have just been engineered correctly that it opens and it's not gonna rip on you. It's really weird. But anyway, so I returned that one. But I did pick this one up again because I really love it. I love everything that's in it. I think it's such a cute kit, so I did grab an extra one. This is something that she was doing like last year. Having said that, I mentioned recently that, HSN was releasing a lot of the things for the March 7th show already, like including the diamond press items and other things. And an Anna Griffin one, which was a purse auto ship, and apparently only has 2 auto ships. I wish it was a longer program. It looks like there's only going to be 2 after the one you get. And I was going to show it to you guys, or I wasn't not show it because I didn't have it in my hands yet, but I was going to show you like on my computer because I was like, oh, this is so cute, But then they pulled it, so it was really weird. So I was able to order it, get on the auto ship, and then the auto ship is in the auto ship manager, but it was set extended delivery. I'm like, oh, they probably made an accident by posting it. Maybe they weren't supposed to put it up yet. And then I wouldn't have a link for you guys because it would just go to oops, not available or whatever, that kind of page. And it came back yesterday, 2 days ago, yesterday I think. And so mine's supposed to get here either today or tomorrow. So they'll probably most likely deliver tomorrow because that's what it says, even though it is in my town right now processing. I was like, can I just go grab it because I really want it? But anyway, so it's the first auto ship of like an Anna Griffin purse die, and it makes like a little 3D kind of purse type of thing. Super cute. So I will definitely show you as soon as it comes in. I'm super excited to work with it. And I pretty much ordered everything else that she brought. So those things that were released early, it's like a bunch of compendiums to make square cards, slimline cards. I think there's one larger compendium set that does like 5x7s and like oval shapes, like the dies. And yeah, so I will definitely show you guys those things when they come in. They're still packaging right now, so hopefully they'll be shipped out very soon. One other thing I noticed, Diamond Press did put out an email blast, and it was a sneak peek of their Today Special. So you guys, if you get their emails, you might have seen it already. They are having a sneak peek with Beth, a live sneak peek on the 28th tonight, I suppose, at 7:30 p.m. on their channel, Eastern Time. So you'll see the Today Special. I am going to have a sneak peek for you guys. So what I've been doing is making videos as HSN released items so that you have a video to go with the item that's already on the site. But I think I'm going to make one that shows you pretty much everything else that they're bringing. And then I'll make more videos as those items are actually released on the channel, on HSN. So hopefully I can figure that out. So I'll link anything that's available already, but some of the other items aren't going to be available until closer to the March 7th craft day, especially the Today Special, right? So that launches at midnight Eastern. But yeah, if you saw, it's just, some fun mixed media type things. So screens and stencils and pastels and chalk pastels, I guess you want to call them, and like pastes and all kinds of fun things. So I haven't opened mine up yet, but I really look forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, so keep an eye out for those videos. Like I said, I'm going to have one just kind of showing everything, just kind of the way Diamond Press does, but I do measurements and things. I do mine a little bit differently, and then there'll be tutorials associated with them as the items are released on the site. So hopefully that'll work in two different ways, you know, showing you a little early and then also how I would use them. But anyway, so this is Anna Griffin window box pop-up card making kit. Again, I have a whole video on this. I'll probably update the links for it. And it might have a finishing school code. Oh, it doesn't. Interesting. But yeah, it's just so cute. And this one works so well. And so I was happy to grab another one to have. I love the little flowers that come in here, and it's just a great kit. So I'll link the video in the description box too, and I'll update the links there, so we'll have that. And that's the only thing I have from something like that. Let's see. Okay, so I went to pick up yarn is what I was looking for, but as soon as I walked in JoAnn, of course I try not to go there because I was like, they had all this cute Easter stuff, so I grabbed some things for Miranda, some things for me, this for Miranda to play with. I don't think it has instructions in here, but it's very cute because it even has glue, which, you know, but it has pipe cleaners, it has different types of pipe cleaners, it has all these little foam things, some rhinestones, it has little eyeballs, there's sequins in there, there's feathers, there's a little puff, so she'll have a lot of fun playing with this, creating some fun things. But I grabbed a set of this one for myself because I love the colors that are in here, and of course it's very Easter, and so we will make some something fun. I don't know. Pretty much I grabbed them to make paper clips, right? Altered clippies. And then for Amanda Lou, I also grabbed her one of these guys. It makes a little flower on a stand, which is different. All these things I think are 40% off right now. Like this one makes a little tiara. It's like a headband, so it's kind of flat, but I thought that was really cute, so she's gonna have a good time with that, I think. Yeah, there's not a lot, but I did want to share some of the stuff I picked up. So let me move these guys over. And, look at this. This Tim Holtz mixed media stencil. That's why they call it mixed media, because it has a stencil and the stamps, and of course you can play with these all different ways. But I love the little silhouettes. They're really, really cute. Little splatters. Oh, an Easter egg. I never noticed that one. That's an interesting shape because it's kind of rough looking, you know. And then the little birds. I just think these are so cute. So there's birds, and they're not super small. I don't know if you can see maybe by the size of my hand. They're not the smallest shapes, so I really like that. And very Tim Holtz looking, right? It'll be fun. They had some really nice glitters on sale. I grabbed these because it reminded me of like the chunkiness that you can put on flowers and things, so I thought they were really cute. Like this one here is a kind of rose gold, a little more gold mixed with something white, maybe some white mylar, I don't know. Really iridescent one, and the top one's silver holographic. This one has stars, so I'll probably use this in like a glitter mix, but these other ones I wanted for like just adding chunkiness and glitter to different flowers and stuff like that. They had a ton of their stamps, what was I gonna say, these kind of things on clearance. I think this one was still 20 bucks, and I was like, don't I have this one? I think I have the one that makes a square shape on the top. So they had two different ones. So this one is a more scalloped tag maker, but I want to try out because this is old school. They've had these for a while, but what it does is you pop it in there, you cut the whole shape, right? And then, actually, yeah, it cuts the whole thing down here, as you can see. And then you pop it in this top part above the gray area, above the area where you were, you know, the base. And it'll make a hole if you want it. And then on the other side, it sets an eyelet, which is kind of interesting. I wonder how well that's going to work. So we will see. So there's that guy. And just a ton of yarn. And I know a lot of times I'm like, I got yarn, I'm not going to show it, no big deal. But then people are like, I want to see the yarn, you know. So what happened is we finally watched that Wednesday, the Wednesday Addams, you know, like series on Netflix, and I was holding off because I don't think that it was appropriate for mine. I wasn't sure. My husband's like, it's okay, but he always has a weird opinion on what's okay or not. And so finally we were watching it, and what's funny is that she's been watching, she loved Coraline, okay? She was like 2 years old watching Coraline, and where my boys were afraid to watch Coraline ever when it first came out, you know, Diego was like, no, I don't think so. And then Dory never wanted to watch it, and Miranda was always watching Coraline, so I'm like, there's something, this girl, I don't know, she doesn't get scared. So watch Wednesday, and they were on there, the little girl, Enid, whatever, give her a snood, which a snood really is the thing that holds your hair, like a bun, you know, kind of thing, like a pouch kind of thing. So it's not really, it's more of an infinity scarf, but they call it a snood, whatever, maybe in some other, I don't know, maybe it's called a snood somewhere else that I'm not familiar with. But so I started making one because I'm like, it's so easy. And then I realized, oh, I guess it was a fad. I had no idea at the time when it came out a couple months ago that people were like, oh, starting to crochet, and which is really great. I love anything that encourages that kind of thing because people were super excited about it. And it's basically a double crochet infinity scarf. I mean, it's the easiest thing. So I started making a black one, but I started with some yarn that JoAnn used to sell, and apparently they don't sell anymore. And they've changed their store brand name to like Big Twist, and before it was like Sincerely, I don't know, something like that, Sincerely. So I was trying to match the same yarn, which is like sometimes impossible, right? And it was just basic black, just to finish it off. So now I've started another one, and I'll probably give the black one that I made to Miranda because it's kind of small, since I ran out of yarn. But so when I was there, they had a bunch of yarn on sale, and I was like, oh, I'm such a sucker for yarn, especially this kind of thing. I love those big mandala cakes, or like, so Scarfy makes a scarf, as you can see. So if you're making a hat or a scarf, this is enough in one roll, but if you're making like a sweater, it says you need like 5 rolls. But I was like, I think I have the same jacket this girl's wearing. It looks very familiar. Anyway, Lucky Brand, I'm pretty sure. So anyhow, I got this one. I love the color of this. I got this in several rolls because I don't really know how much of this it takes to, it says 1 to make a hat, 4 to make a scarf. And if I want to make this into, again, another infinity scarf, I grabbed at least 4 just so I won't run out. And so that's kind of a bummer. And then I have a whole bag over here of more yarn. Yes, yes. Because I was like, ooh, this would be pretty to make a blanket. Because now I like having projects that I can just sit with and watch TV. And I love these two right here. And I was looking for a beige just to complement it, like a regular just beige yarn. But they didn't really have one, so I got the Big Twist in this color, and this is the color I usually use to make sock monkey hats and stuff like that, because it's so cute. Or when I used to make photo props for one of my friends, to make like a little sock monkey hat and then like a little diaper cover that matched, I would use this one. So anyway, or something like this, because obviously Big Twist is new, but it looks very much the same. So they call it tweed. But anyway, so I got this, a couple rolls of each of these, because I figure I can make like a small, maybe like a granny square type blanket, I don't know. Or maybe like a fun granny square where it's kind of like circular. I have no idea. But either way, I grabbed what I need for that. I grabbed another one of these. Grabbed several of this one, the woolies. Woolies, to me, honestly, is a little itchy. It's a wool blend with the ease of acrylic, it says. But I grabbed 4 of these because, again, I don't want to run out. And if I make another infinity scarf or snood, I want to use this one. So it would be really pretty and classic. You can wear it with lots of different things. Ooh, look at this prettiness. Again, Miranda was just like, are you gonna make a pink one? Because Enid wears a pink one, and it's so funny because I'm like not into that. And I was like, yeah, of course I will. So for her, I will make her a pink one. But I grabbed this, again, really sweet color. I love it. And then I grabbed 2 more Scarfy, and I'm telling you, it's not the same as the one I just showed you, even though they very much look the same. It's just very soft, the colors, and this is a different colorway than the other one, but so you guys, it has a little bit of blue, but it still has like that peachy kind of coral beigey color, and this one is more pinkies and kind of a rust color. I love it. So hopefully we'll make something fun, and hopefully maybe I'll make a video on these things. I have other crochet videos. People like the way I show, just like I show you guys how I do other things, step by step, the problems that I normally would have, and that's why I try to relate to people, because I think whenever people do crochet or even knitting, there are certainly things you're going to fall into, little pickles you're going to get into, and you might not know how to get out of it or how to fix it or what the problem is, right? I remember when I used to work at the Better Business Bureau and I was in college, I was there for a few years just answering phones and stuff like that. I showed almost everybody there how to crochet, and a couple of people had to knit because that's what they were interested in. But one of my friends, her stuff kept growing and growing and growing. I'm like, oh, you're adding a stitch every time because you're doing it again at the beginning, you know, when you're supposed to do it this way. So her item was like, so like there's just lots of different things, and I try to mention those things whenever I show a project. So hopefully that works out for you guys. I think I might do one for the Wednesday snood, only because it's so easy, but I think a lot of people are just like overthinking it possibly. I don't know. It's super easy. I think it's a good beginner item. But anyway, keep an eye out for those once I get past all these other things. Right? I just realized today's the 28th, and then I was like, oh, tomorrow is the 1st. That means Spellbinders, new club kits, right? I'm going to handle that a little bit differently, I think, because they're not allowing people to sign up, even old members, until the 6th. Like if you cancel something, you say, oh, you know, I'm not interested in that one, but I do want to add the large die or something like that. You can't add on until the 6th, but you can cancel up until the 5th, right? Because they're going to charge you on the 5th if you're already a member. So I don't know how to handle that going forward. I think what I'm going to do is do an unboxing of all the club kits and not do the tutorials until the 6th and later. That way people who are already members can see what's in there. Obviously you can see the Spellbinders videos. But again, I do mine a little differently, and people want to hear about the sizing and all those things that I usually mention whenever I do a review kind of tutorial video. So I think it'll be an unboxing review type thing, right? So we'll give numbers and all that kind of stuff, walk through everything. And then on the 6th, going forward, I'll do the actual tutorials. So hopefully that makes sense. And yeah, if you're interested in something, especially if it's like an embossing folder, or like last time the stitching die ran out, I don't know what happened. Like as soon as the 6th hit, they were already gone. So I don't know. So again, I only, you know, I do review things. I don't know what they do in-house, you know, their policies and all that stuff. That's something they come up with, and I just can let you guys know what I know, but I don't work there. So yeah, lots going on, guys. Keep an eye out. Hopefully your weather isn't as horrible as ours is out here. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. It's so cold. And like, it's so cold, and it's like 60 degrees. I know, it's just so cold to us. It's so cold. In the morning, it's like 37, 38. Freezing. It's horrible. I'm so over it. So anyway, I hope you're all doing well. Okay, so before I go on a tangent about the weather, thanks for watching, guys. I will link all the different Anna things I've already picked up. Hopefully they'll release the papers, the rest of the papers that Diamond Press is bringing, because oh my gosh, so pretty. They do a really great job with their papers. So anyway. All right, guys, everything's linked there, and I will see you all at the next one. Stay safe, stay warm. Bye now.